grand final where we chased 342 and we got the runs off the last ball of the game with Peter Grierson. French cut the ball for a shield flag, and every person from all the other games was there to see the end of it. It was in the dark, just invaded the pitch. It was just a magic moment.
Best moment would be grand final when it was a French cut, 1986 I think, Peter Grierson, famous game, definitely the best moment.
Had to be the grand final when Peter Grierson French cut to victory. Could not be any other one, I don't think. It has to be that one.
Peter Grierson French cutting to win our Shield Premiership.
No doubt, 1986 grand final when after 120 overs we won by 1 run off the last ball when Peter Grierson snipped one down to fine leg.
Probably everyone thinks it's the French cut to win the grand final, but more satisfying moment for me was putting on 100 with John Box in a grand final 2 years later.
When Peter Grierson got a stump through the forehead.
There's been a hell of a lot, but one that really sticks out is when the ones were Justin Box was captain of the ones and they won a premiership in Shield, and I was fortunate enough to be captain of the one-day team. But they'd finished about 2:15, and by 2:30 everyone basically at the club was at our grand final, and we finished up winning, I think, mainly because of that, the extra, and then we had a really great night here.
Yeah, best moment down here is probably watching Nathan make his first 100, which was great. And I did take a hat-trick there at one stage, which was pretty handy as well, against the enemy team, Mitcham Cricket Club, who we all hate. We hate those pricks.
09-10 Max Shield flag at Blackburn, beating Bulleen team convincingly.
2009-10 Macintosh Shield grand final win.
Tough to beat, playing in a Shield 1 flag as a teenager with some absolute legends of the club, so at the moment definitely number one.
Winning the Shield flag.
My first 100 is in the grind stretch.
Just every time you win, just enjoying the win with your group of mates that you play down here with, you just can't beat that. That's what we're about.
Probably my catch today, which was unbelievable. Huge hanger, big guy on the left, so happy with it. I'll take that one.
It was probably the last grand final we won, 2012-13 I think it was, only because I didn't think I'd get another Shield grand final, so I'd have to say that.
Took a fair hanger too.
Fair, yes, yeah, no, good fun. Relived it for the night.
Would have been the 2002-2003 Premiership, probably the year that we lost a few players. They threw me in as captain. Probably didn't have anyone else left to sort of throw in there. I remember having conversations with people about, we just want to make sure we don't get relegated. And we went on to make the finals and then beat Vermont, who'd won 4 in a row in the semi, and then went on to obviously play East Burwood, Bennettswood, who they were then, in a grand final, and actually went in favourite, which was quite bizarre from where we'd been. And then, to go on and win that premiership was a pretty exciting time. For me anyway, personally, and then the 2 other flags I'm playing as well have been exceptionally exciting. But yeah, that one probably is the standout for me. Cool. First senior one.
2 premierships by a mile.
Batting with Bob Prendergast. I batted one day with Bob, and I wasn't really a good batsman. And Bob said, after every ball, he said, take your time, do this, do that, boom, boom. And we got to 2 and I was 20 not out. And after 2, Bob said, yeah, you can have a hit now. And I just hit 4s and 6s. I got to 71 and that was the highest score I ever made. Best time I batted here.
For me in Heatherdale Cricket Club will be the 2012-13, the 4th premiership. Didn't get to play myself, but it was good to watch my son and Michael Downs put on some runs. But the best part about it was beating the Waverley Rats, and the toe rag there that was the opener got him out for 13 after he'd hit us earlier in the season for 249. Precious moment, love to see it.
Winning 3 flags? Probably 2 grand finals. One with Bish as captain. Johnny Gillard and I put on 80 odd. We're chasing 200, put on 80 odd for the opening partnership. Then we were 6 for 108 after that. And we just watched Adam Davey smash 120 out of nowhere. and just totally destroyed them. So that was that one, and playing another grand final, losing grand final albeit, but with a lot of the club legends in the twos, which is really good, like Johnny Box and those sorts of guys. It was really good.
Oh, look, best moments of premierships, I guess. So a few of those. Vets, first year we put a vets team in. We won the flag, so that was pretty good. Brought a few blokes back to the club, and that was good fun. But any premiership's the best moment, really.
Captaining the under-16 A grade flag last year.
Nothing to do with the cricket we played or whatever. It was just the enjoyment of getting that 2020 team up and getting there to the grand final. Didn't win it, but it was just such an enjoyable year. It was brilliant.
Captaining the seconds to a flag and going through the season undefeated. That'd be my best moment.
5 flags in I think it was 83, 82, 83 or something around that era. The first 5 teams won flags, and I think we drank 5 kegs for 5 teams. So that'd be the best. That'd be the greatest moment.
Best moment, 5 flags, bit hazy on the year, John Mann, 5 kegs, most probably 2 inches of beer in the Heatherdale Pavilion the entire night, and Frank Horsnell trying to kick us out in the morning.
When we won some flags in the one-day side 15 years ago.
All right, best moment.
Mate, Gov, that will be the Sixers Premiership in March this year. Bring it on.
It's got to be Pearso's 3 sixes in back-to-back in his 147 in the semi-final against Lee Woolcock from Bulling Temp.
Sunday, 10th of March 2013. Pearso's copped an absolute pasting on Facebook, being the hot dog muncher that he is, apparently. And the bloke that's been dishing it out on Facebook was left picking ball after ball up out of backyards at Tedajani. Pearso 146 not out to win us an unwinnable semi-final. Best moment ever.